Elden Ring is an action RPG set in a dark fantasy world.
Elden Ring. This is from Soft. Yeah, them. The makers of Dark Souls. Dark Souls, if you haven't already heard, is a vastly difficult game. This is the game that you might die hundreds of times but keep on playing anyways. And there's a really certain personality type that loves this, thrives on it, actually looks forward to a vastly difficult game. This is that type A personality that thrives on a challenge, that their dopamine rush is by doing things that other people can't, by seeing these insurmountable odds, and they're oppositional by nature. When someone else says this is too hard or you shouldn't, that's what drives them forward. You tell them they can't, and that's going to be the first thing that they do. That wants to do things that other people can't. That is their badge of honor. And because the game's so difficult, that's what gives them that dopamine rush. When they've solved a problem that they've spent that much time racking, that they've died this many times, and then that time that they get it, that high of being able to overcome a difficulty that other people might have already given up on. They don't mind feeling lost. They don't get stuck in that feeling of learned helplessness. They have this innate sense of trust in themselves that, you know what, even though it's hard, even though it might take a really vast amount of time, they're gonna figure it out in the end because they have this belief in themselves, I can do it. You know, those are the people that are on that battlefield and they're do or die. They're going to be that last person standing. And certain games really create that feeling. They don't give you hints. They don't give you help. You're pretty much thrown into the field and you have to figure it out for yourself. And the consequences to that might be brutal, like losing all of your gear. They also like to make their own path. They don't need you to guide them all the way along the way. They can do things differently. They think outside of the box, and that is enjoyable for them. And so those games that give you hints every single time don't give them the same feeling of confidence and accomplishment. They're not the people that will follow someone else's path. They're the people that will, you know what, I'm going to make my own path and have other people follow me. They also, unless really pushed, may never look at a hint online because they want that feeling. They want that sense of accomplishment of not needing someone else's help, which is good, but also sometimes you might need help. Maybe they won't ask for help even though they actually need it. And some people will not like this type of game. Now, a lot of these personality types, like type A personality, is born into you. This is what you're kind of set with. Now, personality type isn't hardwired. You can change certain pieces of it. Like instead of looking at something like a defeat or that you're failing, but to look at it as a challenge. That's a mindset within that. And so those things you can get. So instead of feeling frustrated about you don't know what to do, look at this as an exploration and a world of wonder. And if you go in knowing that this game is immensely difficult and you might die a lot of times and lose your gear and have to start over, if you already understand that, it sets expectations. And if you set expectations that a game is really difficult, then you don't feel the same amount of frustration because you know that going in. So also that nature of what are you saying to yourself as you play these games makes a huge difference whether you're going to have fun and if you're going to be able to play it all the way through. So I'm really excited about Elden Ring. I'm going to be playing it. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're still curious about more reaction and psychology videos, you can watch them all ad-free, sponsor-free, like all my videos, all on Nebula. And it's not just my videos, but Mary Spender, Wendover, Renee Ritchie, Real Life Lore, Alt-Shift-X, and so many more. All ad-free, sponsor-free on Nebula, and bundled in for free when you sign up with today's sponsor, CuriosityStream, at curiositystream.com/Georgia Dow, or you can click on the link below. And right now, because you watch this channel, you can get CuriosityStream for 26% off, less than $15 a year. I don't know what you can buy for $15, but not much around where I live. And you get the whole catalog for a year. That includes thousands of amazing documentaries and series like inside the mind of a con artist. We unearth the human truths behind some of the most extraordinary cases in con artistry, and we deal with the psychology that makes them tick. You'll also be supporting educational creators directly for 26% off CuriosityStream, less than $15 a year, and Nebula bundled in for free. Yes, free. Just go to the link below or curiositystream.com/Georgia Dow. And clicking that link really does help my channel. So thank you so very much. And thank you to CuriosityStream. And if you like this video, please hit subscribe. I have a lot of fun doing them, so hopefully you like them too.